Hello everybody, welcome back to Copious FC. We got to go over Barcelona's transfer rumors with William Saliba from Arsenal, and then also Joško Galáctico, or how you say his last name, going potentially to either Barcelona or Real Madrid. This is big news happening right now in the transfer market. So it looks like Joško is probably going to be going either to Real Madrid. That's the most likely candidate. He has also been linked to Barcelona, and he has not ruled it out either. Also, we got to just say this. There's a lot of rumors right now going on with Man City transfers. Ruben Dias is a guy who's been linked to Real Madrid as well. There is a lot of guys, even Erling Haaland, who, yes, has come out and said he's not leaving Man City, or at least his representatives have said that. He was linked when the guy who wants to become president of Real Madrid goes out there and he puts a whole Erling Haaland jersey up there. It's like, oh, if I'm elected, I'm going to bring Erling Haaland to Real Madrid. That would not even make sense, still stylistically. How are you going to have Mbappe, Vinicius, and Haaland all on the same team? It would never work. There's three massive egos there, and I don't even think there's a formation that you could run with those guys, unless you want to run a 4-4-2. But that's just going to hurt Vinny Jr.'s ability to score goals, in my opinion. Also, got to talk about this. William Saliba potentially going to Barcelona. That is Barca's dream signing, has been reported, and he is their main target after they get the Julian Alvarez deal done. Now, this does not make any sense in my opinion. William Saliba is now being valued at 100 million euros, the only center back ever other than Virgil van Dijk to be valued at that amount. So this does seem extremely high, and I don't think Arsenal would be willing to sell. But at the same time, there's guys who can just force their way out of anything. And I think Saliba, if he really wanted to, could force his way out of Arsenal and push for Barcelona. 100 million seems insanely high. And if you're not willing to pay 70 million for Bastoni, I don't know how you're going to be willing to pay 100 million for Saliba. But Joško, I can't even say his last name, Galáctico, how do you say his name? He is still on there. I think there's a very good chance that either he or Ruben Dias does leave Man City. I think one has to go this summer, and why can't it be him going to Barcelona or Real Madrid? He's also looking for a new contract. We know this. It could also be, just a ploy by him and his representatives to try to get, higher wages at Man City. But Ruben Dias, wanting to leave as well, potentially, if he does not get, full starting time, is very interesting. You got to remember Mark Guy, and they got the other guy, I forget how to say his name. He's very good at center back, still there. So there's going to be a crowded center back room. Not that Real Madrid wouldn't be. Do they have Konate, Rudiger, and multiple other players? But wouldn't be too surprised if Barcelona did make a move for one of these guys. Ruben Dias has let Real Madrid know that he is willing to go join them, but he has not said anything to Barcelona directly. I could see Barcelona pivoting to, Ruben Dias as their fourth option for that center back position. And I think Ruben Dias would make a lot of sense at Barcelona. He would basically be guaranteed a starting position at center back. I don't see anybody on that team really competing for a spot over him at center back. So that's a position I would 100% see him fitting in at Barcelona. Real Madrid's a little different. If you're wanting to leave Man City because of playing time, well, I'm going to have to tell you this, man. It's not going to get much easier at Real Madrid, especially with, Konate coming in. So, honestly, makes a lot of sense if Ruben Dias does go to Barcelona. But let me know what you think of this in the comments. Do you think Saliba's even in the realm of possibility for Barcelona? I mean, you guys did just spend about 80 million on Gordon, so who knows? Maybe you guys could sell some players. And, Ferran Torres has been rumored to be getting a 55 million, bid for him to go to Chelsea. So maybe with that money and some more money, you could go get Saliba and pay that insane amount of money to get him. But we'll have to see. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment what you think on these transfer rumors. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.